How do you wear your watch? On your left arm, your right arm, above the wrist bone, below the wrist bone? Now which one is right, and more importantly, which one is better for you? Wristwatches have almost always been worn on the left arm. Now there are several reasons for this, but the main one stems for the majority of people being right-handed, so you can perform all your regular tasks such as writing without your watch getting in the way. And while writing by hand has been overtaken by typing, the belief that a watch should be worn on the left hand still remains. Watchmakers have cemented this belief in all of us due to the crown almost always being on the right side of the watch, to make winding it easier, again with the dominant right hand. That's even more obvious when you look at how many watches are made with the crown on the left. They make up a tiny percentage of the watch market. If you look at the second-hand watch market on Chrono24, you'll find 500,000 watches for sale, but only about 1,500 of those were watches with the crown on the left. 0.3% of the market is staggering, especially considering 10% of the world is left-handed. There's also the rule that the watch should be worn above the wrist bone. There are various reasons for this, the watch apparently sitting better on the flatter part of the wrist, it keeps the crown from digging into your hand, and Rolex have also stated that it protects the bracelet from torsional forces. Thirdly, more and more people are wearing a watch on both wrists. Everyone from Pratt to Lewis Hamilton and even Richard E. Grant are famous for wearing multiple watches. But the question still remains, where should you wear your watch? If you check YouTube, you'll find plenty of videos telling you somewhat aggressively that you must wear your watch on your left arm above the bone. But is that right, or is it just forced tradition? The real question is, where do you find your watch most comfortable? If the answer really is on the left arm above the bone, then you go ahead with that. If you find wearing a watch on your right arm, whether it's a crown left watch or not, then you can wear it there. I'm right-handed, and yet I've always worn my watch on my right hand below the wrist bone. For me, this is where it's most comfortable. I prefer a right hand crown because it keeps the crown away from the hand naturally. I've also been known on many occasions to wear two watches, usually a smartwatch and a regular watch. I find there to be a lot of advantages to this because I like the convenience of wearing a smartwatch, but also as a watch collector, I like to wear all my other watches too. No matter how you wear your watch, as long as it's comfortable for you, that's the best place to wear it. I'm going to get a lot of comments on this video telling me I'm wrong, and I'll react in the same way that you should when someone tries to argue with you about it. Just ignore them. Comfort is the most important factor in wearing a watch. If you want more information on how to wear your watch, we have a full blog post about it, including a guide on what we think are the most comfortable watch straps. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more watch content. See you next time.